Had to be the timer. I was like, this timer's not going to go off. I'm not going to be able to do it right. All right. Last one of the night. Do y'all want me to break something down or do y'all want to make something from scratch again? Because I could break something down. I could break something down tonight. We could break something down tonight. I got the time. Whatever y'all want to know. Whatever y'all want to know. I think bunk. Breakdown. Okay, what are we breaking down? What are we breaking down today? What are we feeling like breaking down today? What are we feeling like breaking it down tonight? What y'all want to know? Because I got a lot of music to choose from. Breakdown masterpiece. Oh boy. All right. So I guess it's just gonna be y'all want me to break down. I could do the K-E Bebop. I might still have Bebop. Let me see here. Yeah, I think I still have Bebop. I think so. Let me look at this session real quick. Because Bebop is a throwback. That is a throwback. I'm actually kind of surprised I have it still on my computer. It's right here. It's right here. I can break this down right now. Sheesh. Okay. I'll do Masterpiece at a later time because just to give y'all a little exclusive thought. That song is indeed going to be on the next project. So I just want to let y'all know that's going to be on the next project. So we'll break that down at a later time when we get there, okay? We'll get there. But I'm going to open up Bebop. I'm going to talk about it. Let's go and break this down. I'm excited. Never done this before, so all right, guys. We're going to break down Bebop. Let's go! Copy this, open it, don't save. All right. So what you guys are about to hear is a classic. Okay. This is as far back as my hard drive goes. I did lose a lot of files between the time frames of, and actually I'll delete this. I don't necessarily need this. I don't need this part of the track. Let's see here. Don't need this either. Let me find that kick live. That's it. All right, cool. So I made this track precisely 3 years ago. No, 4 years ago. My God. And what you guys are about to hear is an absolute throwback. Okay, absolute throwback. So this is a track called Bebop off of my album Afterthoughts. So here we go. All right, so this track was a very unique one, and I can explain how everything kind of came down. But I remember when I was trying to like work on this record, I had this idea for a bass line. So I didn't have any of these other ideas, right? So let's just go and mute all this, right? I'm gonna just play this loop. So what we have here, and I'm gonna open this up so y'all can see what's going on. During the pandemic, I wanted to just play solos. I just wanted to play solos at the second half of a video and vibe out. That was literally my bread and butter. That's all I like doing during the pandemic. So everything you guys see here, I'm using sounds combined with my earlier sound packs. My volume 1 through 4 is precisely afterthoughts. Okay, so what you're hearing right here, this track, this right here, this 12 group, this right here, I remember that's all I had, right? And a lot of people don't hear these other elements, but this is what I started off with originally. And this bass also had CLA bass, but this was like an old plugin. It's an old, outdated plugin. It's an old session. That's why this looks disabled. But this was the original idea. And so I had like these elements. And I thought what would be really cool is if I took this recording of my hi-hats and cymbals. What's funny is this recording, this precise recording, is what created my water hats sound effect. Now, y'all gonna laugh at this. These hi-hats were recorded on my iPhone. I got the video somewhere on my phone. I'm gonna probably post this in post as the video is going on, but I had a video of me recording all these elements, and I wanted to use my iPhone as the recording. Majority of the album of Afterthoughts is recorded on my iPhone. Like the actual recording of my drums. These hi-hats were recorded off the iPhone. So this phone here, this phone recorded was the hi-hats. This is all phone. And then I had also this element too. And so what you guys are hearing, do you need lots of processing on top of that? So I'm gonna get to the processing in a second. All these elements are pretty much sounds from that pack. The do claps. So when you layer all those together, now, what's funny is this, the tongue perks, that was an arcade thing I found, and I chopped up the loops inside of it. So basically, yeah, I have all those elements, and what I'm using here is a combination. I'm using a combination of Saturator and RC20. These are the days before the knock plugin existed. So I had the Saturator here, right? And this right here, guys, this is all I used on RC20. I only use Dropout. I only use the magnetic, and I only use Crunch on the RC20 code. So if you want to get this precise sound, like exactly the precise sound, literally take a screenshot of the screen. Take a screenshot of the screen. This is literally the processing for my Bebop drums. Recorded on your iPhone, what DAW? It was just the iPhone app. The iPhone app on the phone. You record that on the iPhone app, just have it at a distance. And actually, I think this is actually from a video. I have the video. Hi, YouTube, please put this up on the tube. This is definitely going up on the tube. And so after I had this groove laid down, I was like, man, that'd be really, really nuts. And so I had all these elements right here. And then I was like, what would be a cool layer is to blend the live bass that I'm playing. I have a 6-string bass that I've used on other songs before, like Trippin', and other songs like that. So my 6-string is like an octave bass. It's one of my favorite basses to use. And this sound right here you're hearing is my Model D as a layer on top of the bass. So this is it by itself. That was on the Model D. And I'll tell you where that idea came from. I'll mute the drums real quick. So what's funny about that bass line, I got that bass line idea from this concert. Growing up, there's this gospel artist by the name of Kim Burrell. And Kim Burrell did a live recording many years ago, okay? Many years ago. Is there a certain artifact to how the mic? Every mic has a specific sound. The iPhone specifically. That slide. This slide was inspired by a jam that was recorded at a live concert by Kim Burrell. I was inspired by this concert. I'm gonna see if I can look it up real quick. Anything you want, Kim Burrell live. So there's a live recording of her performing this song, and hilariously enough, the band behind this features guys like Sean Martin, okay, Robert Sput Seawright. You guys know them as Snarky Puppy, but this was Snarky Puppy back in 2000 or 1999, probably before that. Let me see here. This was right here. Let me see if I can find them. So this is it. So this was the band that inspired me for that song, Bebop. I should start off with this video. But this concert was what inspired me making Bebop. But I'm going to show y'all. This is a gospel concert. Look right here. Okay. Peep this. This is the greatest moment I've ever witnessed in a gospel concert. But peep this. Y'all gonna see Sean Martin in the back right here. He picks up his keyboard. Look at this. He picked up the synthesizer and started playing it. What's funny is this is the greatest concert. I gotta ask Sean, if I ever get a chance to meet him in person, I gotta ask him exactly what led to this entire album being like, because it's organizably chaotic in like the best way, because it just sounds like musicians that are having fun. Like they didn't care like the sonics of it being perfect, but this was. Do you hear the keyboardist? He's just holding the notes. They were just in a flow. They didn't care. This was one of the most chaotic sounding albums gospel music has ever had. Look at this. Look, hold on. Look. Just so you know how like wild and insane it was. Look at this. Watch the background singer. Look at him. Look at Look at him. He can't hear. What is going on? Yo, this was a song that inspired, this whole concert inspired Bebop. Just letting y'all know, look at Sean Martin's face. I need a legit understand. Did he get fired or get a raise? Look at this. Watch this. Watch how he pop up. Organized chaos. Look at him. I need a legit breakdown of what happened. They didn't care. Look at everybody. What is law? Okay, so this is a guy. Let me see if I can look his name up real quick, because this precise dude right here, this gentleman right here, he was the one that inspired me to do the Moog on Bebop. Look at him. Yeah, so I'm gonna look up his name. Kim Burrell, live in concert. What? Let me see here. I'm gonna look up Discogs. I know they're gonna have the band somewhere on here. Volley is his name. Wow. That's probably his last gig. That's crazy. I hope not. Hold the rondos long enough, it becomes right. But that was literally the gentleman that inspired this guy. He was the one that inspired, and as you can see, he had the glasses and the afro. Look at this. Look at it. Wait. I'm gonna zoom in on him. So this is literally where I got the inspiration from to work on Bebop. So that was from him. I was inspired by him. So we open up the rest of this track, and I'm pretty sure y'all are curious to know where I got these horns from. So these horns right here. So the secret behind these horns, that was an analog bass, by the way. These horns, though, so you already know if you cop the sample packs, that sound is in there, okay? And so the craziest part is I actually played that, like, on program. And I'll tell you where the horns come from. I was using Logic, right? And I found out that there was this old school method of routing your output like a black hole audio interface, like the internal interface. I routed that out of Logic, but routed it as an in Ableton. So what you guys are hearing is me in real time using two different DAWs to record the horns for Bebop. So the horns, session horns in Logic, I played like note for note, so I could play it like piece by piece. So this is exactly what it sounds like without all of them. I'm gonna just play it piece by piece. And then you layer it together with the next harmony on top of that. And then I was like, what if I can make that like big though? You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, I got a left, and let me get one more on the right. Right here. So here's the craziest part, right? I wanted to add a really, really gnarly like change up at the end. I wanted to be like, at the very end. So which horn preset? I think I was using the trumpet preset, the very first one, I believe. Trumpet number 1, session horns. And I was using staccato. I was on the staccato preset for session horns. You can get this preset in Logic. So, yeah. And then at the very end of the horns, y'all know that little thing, that stab? I was like, what would be cool is I layer that too. So this is it. Those are all inside of Logic. Yeah, those are stock horns. This is stock horns inside of Logic. So I routed out of Logic as an output, and my input, I came into Ableton from Logic. So what you guys are hearing is me routing from a totally different DAW to get that sound. And then these labs, y'all know I was using these strings so crazy. These strings came from labs. It was a lab preset. I think it was Scary Strings is the name of the preset. They have this labs. I actually show y'all. Hold on real quick. I'll show y'all real quick. Let me take away these drums so I can show y'all what I'm talking about. So let me take away these drums. And all the extra stuff, I just added like synths and stuff. But stock sounds are never bad. They always give you something if you know how to use it. If you know what you want, you can get great stuff out of stock sounds. But let's see here. Go to labs. So labs, let me open up labs. I was just updating it earlier today. So let's go to labs. So Spitfire Audio has this. Hold on, put my password in. But here's the craziest thing, right? Spitfire Audio, they have this thing called Labs. And if you guys don't know what Labs is a free. It's a free plugin that you can download all these sounds. And the ones that I used were called Scary Strings for this. And so that preset that y'all hear on like almost the entire album of that, I use this in Moments too. And so that's basically where the string came from. And then the piano, this is the last part. The piano is really cool because I'm using addictive keys. So I'll show y'all the preset. Let me mute the bass. Let me take this away. So this piano, Spitfire Labs, yeah, that was called Labs. But this is Electric Grand. I'll show y'all. Literally, it's the Electric Grand preset. You can get it right here. That's literally the preset I use. Okay, so G&D, I'm gonna give you a little tutorial, bro. What I would recommend you do is to go to the folder where all of your sounds for that plugin is and delete all of it. And then when you go back in the labs, do this. Like, go back and delete all of it. But this is what you do. Go to that plugin and hit repair. Like, literally hit repair and then run it back. So, yeah. So that's the entire track, Bebop. All of that beautiful music was inspired by this live concert. I still need to understand. Sean Martin. This was just organized chaos. That's such a chaotic scene. Yo, you see him trying to put the keyboard back? Hold on, look at this, look at this. What is happening? Let me see if I can find Robert Seawright on here. Look at him. Look at, wait, look at this. So I need to understand the story behind this. Look at him. Watch Sean. Right here.
Let's go!
This is crazy. This is one of the greatest, like, this is my childhood, by the way. Right here, this is a crazy moment. Yo, this was, hey, peep homie right here. Hold on, peep homie right here. Peep homie right here on the left. Look at him.
I love you.
This was a crazy moment. It's still one of my favorite, as chaotic as that is. It was just like, this was a gospel concert, by the way. Look at this. Watch him. This one more time. This is crazy. Listen, bro, they don't do that no more. They don't have fun. They don't have fun like that no more. It's not the same. It's not the same no more.